Hello there, today I have LEGO Transformers animated Waspinator. Uh, it's been a long while since I was supposed to do this, and now I'm finally doing it because of the build list. And yeah, here he is in uh, his Wasp mode that works. Um, this area right here is the weak part. Everything else is pretty good, but honestly it doesn't look too much like a wasp. With the way the wings are angled, it looks more like a grasshopper. Like a weird bug. But technically all three legs are there. One, two, three. Uh, yeah, there's not really anywhere you can put Waspinator's giant limbs on a skinny bug that he transforms into at this scale. I mean, the deluxe did it, but this is different. Uh, because it's like the size of my thumb. So, yeah. Speaking of size, let's do some comparisons. Lego stuff. This stuff, about 8.5 studs long, 5 studs wide, and about 4 studs tall at its lowest, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studs tall at its highest. Yeah. So for transformation, first thing we're gonna do is flip this bug stinger thing up, just like so. You're gonna keep the wasp wings like that for a moment. You're gonna swivel the side of the bug head like that. That reveals the bug pincers to be his head. And the next thing you're gonna do, fold that out. And same thing on the other side, you're just gonna do that. And we're not gonna move those sections down yet because we have to deal with the legs. Just move them down like so. They're kind of just curled up. And yeah, this piece swivels around to become his heels. Could have used a plate to just slide it, but I only had one of them in green, so I just decided to do this, and it still works. And yeah, robot mode is getting there. Then you're gonna move the arms down independent of the new chest piece, so that you basically got something like this. And then finally just move the wings up like so, and there you go. There is Transformers animated Waspinator in his robot mode, and I'm pretty glad with how it turned out. He turned out tall, spindly. I think he got the proportions mostly accurate. His head does jut forward, technically, just like the model, although not as far. And the bug butt thing is inaccurate. You could do this, but the way it's angled, it doesn't look too good. So basically, you just swivel it up so it's cleaner, and you can just imagine this thing right here as the bug stinger in robot mode. I mean, it does technically have this thing that looks like a stinger, so it works. But yeah, that's really the only inaccuracy or major one. You could consider these like his big bug feet, and these his hands, but they're behind his hands. And so, like I said before, with the I think version 2 of Megatron, it was weird that everybody had no hands, so this is kind of better. So it's like more stylistically in line with the rest of the builds of the series. But yeah, that is basically the robot mode. Uh, so for articulation, head can swivel all the way around. Arms can move all the way around. They cannot move outward. And they have a full elbow bend, and it doesn't go back far at all. The torso technically does have a swivel, but the wings are independent of it, so yeah, it doesn't look too good. You can kick his legs up that far and back about that far, and no waist swivel because it's connected back here, so it doesn't really do that. You could technically do the full knee bend if you moved his giant heel out of the way, but this is good enough. So yeah, that's all of his articulation. I think he has some pretty good articulation, although doesn't really have the outward movement. But I think for this scale, that's fine. So yeah, moving on, we need to do more comparisons. But before that, I wanted to show off that he can do his animated model pose. Usually they're like standing up, like straight. Well, obviously they're standing up, but like usually they're standing up straight. But like Waspinator, they're just like hunched over. So I thought I'd show that since it's unique. Lego stuff, Hasbro stuff, and Bumblebee as a special guest because I just want to show that he's shorter than an Activator's figure, and he lines up with Waspinator. And Waspinator at his tallest is 7.5 studs tall, and I will see you guys next time.